So let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at 83,700 right now, and the overall situation of Bitcoin hasn't changed. It is on a beautiful downward journey and it is continuing to stick to it. I've already told you yesterday and before that as well that Bitcoin needs to go above certain levels to declare any form of upward journey. Of course, our hope for upward journey is now above $90,000. If it is not able to conquer $90,000 and stay above that for 2 days, we don't have any form of uptrend anymore. You cannot talk about 102,500, 110 and 120. All of that stuff is totally out of equation. And it wasn't a problem to begin with. Honestly, it was easy because we were looking at an indicator that was a very, very early indicator of 97,300. I told you that if it is not able to live above 97,300, it is only an indicative of the fact that this thing is dropping towards $85,000. Now we are talking about a $12,000 drop. That was a massive drop, and at that time, of course, it felt very unrealistic. It didn't look like to be the case scenario that we will see something like this. By the way, if you hear sounds, it's just my cats are awake. They're eating, they're pooing, they're doing everything they can, which in turn what happens is that it leads to triggering. When they use that machine makes sounds, and then it triggers my air purifier as well, which is sitting right next to their crapping machine. It ends up creating some kind of some sounds. I do make attempts to avoid that, but sometimes it happens anyway. So the overall situation of Bitcoin now from here, if we are not able to even live above $85,000, which is the case scenario as we speak, I mean, just in few minutes it has gone down by another $200. If Bitcoin is not able to live above $85,000 either, then we have to assume that Bitcoin is on a journey towards $74,000. Of course, there is a lot of action in between. The area of $77,000 to $81,000. A lot of analysts are in love with it because that is a CME gap. My personal analyst, my head analyst, he is in love with that area as well. He sent a message stating that 77K to 81K, there is a CME gap. So I am stating that one as well. I personally am not a fan of CME gaps, but he is a fan, so I have to come and share that too. So everyone is pretty much leaning towards the $77,000 story, and they are going to stick to this one as a support area. My personal interest is in 74 because that is the top of our bull run last year. When we had a top, that was the top. Of course, we have created new tops, but that was kind of the sweet area we had for Bitcoin. So I think that irrespective of whether it is 74, 75, whatever it is, what matters is that if you're losing 85K, you're talking about another drop of $10,000, $8,000 to $10,000 drop. And if you look at it from 97, 12 plus 10, that's almost $22,000 of a drop. So it's pretty much juicy and really, really good in a sense that if you took an exit from the market, if you are invested in Bitcoin, then you would be pretty much happy because on every Bitcoin you're saving $20,000, and you're not Michael Saylor who would hold Bitcoin from $65,000 all the way down towards $16,000, $17,000 and then start praying that it would go up again. Instead, you would sell at the top, buy back at the bottom, and then you would ride along with it. Anyway, that's it with Bitcoin. There's nothing else for me to add. It has a very clear journey. It has very clear support areas. I have already mentioned that to you. Now you know what to do with the market. And please do remember, we have to wait till 5th of March. Not wait in a sense, wait in sense that the market can do a lot of drama and it can take up till 5th of March to settle down. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.